What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW, and today we're going to go over a day trading recap. Traded stock BA live trade. Check it out. All right, guys. So today was an interesting day. The market, had a real nice gap up. A SPY gapped up about 9, 10, 11 points, something like that, and it's had a real nice move. Like the market had made a real nice move today. Found some resistance in the 260 area on the SPY and pulled it in. But overall, it's been a real nice day so far in the market. I'd imagine we pull back some, but we'll see if this gap up holds and what the rest of the week will look like. Remember, Friday we are closed, so it's a short week, just a 4-day week. So it's smart to be quick to take profits and maybe not, watch your watch your options expiration dates and such. Just note that Friday we're closed. And as you see back there, how can I never do this? There we go. Boom. Back there, it's going to be a good week. I was able to point at something in the background, so it's going to be a good week. Back there, my tank, I know you guys have been wondering, Jesse, when are you going to get fish? Jesse, when are you going to get fish? Because I've added corals first, and it's been a long, drawn-out process. But I ordered some fish yesterday online because, quarantine. So ordered some fish online yesterday, and they should be here in a few days, I imagine. It's overnight delivery, but God knows when they're going to ship it out. So as soon as those are in, we're going to go ahead and do a little review of the tank. I have some pieces of coral in there, some fish. I'm going to get some more coral in here soon, and I'll show you guys what it's going to be looking like. But today was an interesting day. Traded just one stock. I traded just one stock, one trade, and that was it. And it was a nice trade, and I'm going to show it to you here, live recorded. I recorded the full thing, fully live, and I like that I traded this stock specifically because it made me work on my patience, and I still should have been more patient, but it's all a learning process. We're always learning. The moment we think we have it all figured out is the moment that, boom, we get slapped up by the market, because it's always a learning process. It really has. Everyone that I've spoken to, throughout this journey that's been trading, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years, everyone that's been successful has told me the same thing. I'm always learning. That's what they've always told me. I'm always learning, and I'm always open to learning because it's an ever evolving thing. It's never just the same over and over and over again, right? Because the patterns that worked last week might not work this week. The patterns that worked last month might not work this month. The patterns that work next month probably won't work in 3 months from now. It's always like a cyclical thing, up and down, up and down. So it's good to have a lot of tools in your arsenal so that you can move towards where the money's at. Now, before we move on and we get into this trade here, do me the quick favor, smash the like button for me. You know it helps. Comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you traded today. And remember to hit the notification bell so you're alerted when I upload these videos, and subscribe if you haven't. When you subscribe, like, and comment, it helps the channel get pushed by the YouTube algorithm. And, the more the channel grows, the more videos I'll be able to pump out, and the closer we'll get to 10,000 subscribers when we do that free trading account giveaway, that funded trading account giveaway that I'm going to do for one of my subscribers. Now, let's go ahead and jump into this trade here. Oh, quick, remember, link in the description section below to Webull, 2 free stocks when you download and fund your app. Also, free trade in the comment section below. You'll see free trade. It's a similar app. When you download the app and open an account, no need to fund. You get one free stock. Free stock is free money. You get the stock, you sell it, and then you go do whatever you want if you don't want to keep the stock. So now, I traded Boeing today. And the reason I traded Boeing today is because, well, I've been, trading Boeing a lot lately, and I felt comfortable, taking a trade on it. I was honestly, we had this real nice pullback here. I was honestly hoping that today, I didn't think the market was going to do what it did. So I was hoping that today, after this action here, we would get a crack under 120. We would finally come down here to 110 area. Here I was looking to add a little bit more to my long-term swing account. And I was also looking to potentially open up a short-term swing here for maybe about a month or something like that. And maybe we can get a pop from, this 110 back up to 120 first and then 130 second with a final target of up here in the 140s. From 110, 30 points. That's a real solid, nice win here. Even if it would have taken a month to develop, I really would have wanted to take it because it was a low risk entry with a very tight stop. Break underneath 110, I probably would have stopped out and then reevaluated the trade for 105 to 100 area. But we instead gapped up because markets gapped up and wasn't able to start looking for that swing trade idea, nor add to my long-term swing trade either. So kind of frustrating there, but it's okay. We identified a trade here and took it. So the trade was a very simple, straightforward trade. Okay, I have it recorded live. We're going to go over it, but before I'm going to show you the plan. When I saw we held, this is a gap right here that we filled to the downside here, and here we overshot it. So when I saw we were holding this area, this 128 area, which is the gap entry point from from this down day, or the gap support zone, the gap fill zone, I thought to myself, okay, if we're going to hold that area, we might get a squeeze up to 135, 136. And if we pop over that, we should see 140. That was my trade idea. At the very same time, the market started to pop, okay, because the market opened up. Let me show you, SPY. The market opened up and we immediately pulled it in. Once we pulled it in and we started to pop a little bit, that's when you had, that's when you had Boeing start to hold this VWAP area here. Okay, well, yeah, once the market was really pushing, we had Boeing finally start to hold this VWAP area here. So when I saw that 129 area hold, I jumped in right in here in front of 131. Okay, and I rode this through all of this right up into here when it looked like we were double topping. Now I didn't hold my full position there. I honestly should have held more. I took off too much, but like they say, you never go broke taking profit. I took some profit off in here. I took some profit off in here. And then I took the rest off up here. And then we're going to go ahead and grab that live trade here so I can show it to you. And it was a nice trade. I made about 245 bucks. So it's a nice little winner. Nothing wrong with that. And got it all right here for you. Make sure you can see everything. Okay. Is everything there so I can click play? Whoops. Okay. Let's move this up a little bit so I can see the play button. There we go. And now you can still see everything. Okay, so as you see, I'm in there 100 shares. Cost base is $130.92. So I'm long from right in here. As soon as we held that area, popped, made a push here, I got long. And my initial target was going to be right in here, and then right in here, and then hold the rest for that 140 test. That was the initial plan. Okay, so there we go. Now, the first thing I'm looking to happen here is, since we've broken VWAP, I'm looking for it to hold VWAP. Here I am checking my levels again on the daily. What I told you earlier, checking my levels on the daily. Okay. What I like here is that when we broke VWAP, we had good volume on the VWAP break. Good volume on the bounce, good volume on the VWAP break. We're pulling it in a little bit there, and that's fine. Decreased volume on the pull-in is fine. I expected this 133 area to be a little bit of resistance just because of prior. So I took half off right there. Show you that again. I have 100 shares there. I have 100 shares there. Let's say 131. Okay, because that's 130.92. 8 cents more and it's 131. And I take off 50 shares right up there. Right there. Right there at basically 133, I took off 50 shares. Okay, so that's just a couple shares, a couple dollars a share there. But I took off 50 shares. I really should have just taken off a quarter. I should have just taken off 25 shares right there and held on to the rest. But I took off 50. I don't, I guess it's one of those things, made a mistake. So now I'm just looking to see this volume is still, even though it's decreasing a little bit, it's still strong. It's still not bad volume by any means. Now I just want to make sure we hold VWAP. That's it. I want to make sure we hold VWAP and give this 90 MA time to get up there and crossover VWAP. There we go. We have a VWAP test right there. Boom. That VWAP test. And now we just bounce off of it. Boom. Right there. That right there is what gave me confidence that we were going to get this 90 MA to crossover VWAP and maybe send this up to the high of day area. But these stocks tend to move a little bit slower, a little bit more methodical than your regular low floats. And that's something that I like about them. Not because they move slower, because I like fast moves. But what I like about that is that it makes me learn to be patient in my trading, which is something I've lacked tremendously and been working on now for the last 2 years. Working on my patience. If I'm in a winning trade, I gotta be patient and let that trade continue to work itself out. If I have targets and plans, I gotta be patient and let that, continue to work itself out. And that's something I've learned by forcing myself to trade these bigger names that move in these ways. Right there, I take off another 25 shares out of the 50. See, I have 50 right there from 130.92, and I put out an order at 133.50 to take off 25 more. So I put out that order on the ask. We're going, there we go, 133.50 gets filled. I have 25 shares left now. Okay. And now those 25 shares, I was thinking I'm going to be, a little bit more greedy on them, and I'm going to hold and see if we break the high of day. Because if we break the high of day, we have a shot at 140. Okay. I wasn't going to hold to 140. I would have figured I would have taken profit 136, 137, 138 area between, those areas there. So probably 137. That was my idea. See, I'm looking at my daily levels again, just confirming. What I wanted to see here now was this area right here to hold kind of support area, which is 134 to hold as support. I wanted to see 134 hold. See right there? Oh, I want to pause that. There we go. You see right there? 134, the level. So I wanted to see that level hold. There we go for that high of day test. Now, the proper way for me to have traded this would have been if I wanted to take some profit off here like I did. Okay, or I'm sorry, was it here? The first take profit? I think the first take profit was somewhere in here. Yeah, it was in here. 50 shares right here on this candle, I think it was. Yes, it was. It was, ahead of this. I think it was one of these two, whatever. Instead of taking 50 shares off there, I should have just taken 25. That would have left me with 75 shares on. And then I could have taken, if I wanted to, the other have 75. So I've taken 25 off right here, and then held to 50 shares for the move up there. That would have been the proper way to trade this. And then up there, if I really wanted to, I could have taken 25 off and held 25. But there we are, 25 still in from 130.92. We're going off at 134.70 and change. And I'm looking for that 135 break. We don't get it. And right here, right there, I took it off. I thought we were going to double top. Reject, and come back down. And I wanted no part of it. So I took it off right there. That sucked because, right after I sell, of course, it pushes and makes the new high. And it went all the way up to right over my level. 137 was my target. 137.70s is the high of day. And we've pulled it in, held VWAP. And now we might make another attempt here. Just depends. We'll see. Honestly, I'm hoping that BA can come back down here to the 120s for me one more time soon so that I can, get long for, adding to my long-term play. And potentially maybe picking up some shares for a short-term swing on it. But it is what it is. We'll continue monitoring it and see what happens. I would really like to add more to my long-term swing account. My long-term being that 5 to 10 year swing. The short-term swing would have been like a month at most. So that's it. That's it for me today, guys. Let me know how you did. Remember to drop it in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button for me. And I hope to catch you on the next one.